Alright, let's get this done. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CamIAm. Today we're going to be going over a little Johnny guide. I'm a God ranked Johnny player. I stream on kick.com/CamIAmTv. I make all my videos and I edit my own stuff, make my own thumbnails, make my own TikToks. Check me out on TikTok, tiktok.com/CamIAmTv. So let's get this started. First thing I want to go over is Johnny Cage's buttons, and it's just his general moveset. Later on, I'll be explaining which buttons we're going to be using more when I start discussing more of the offense side of things. To start it off, we have 1-1-2, which is -5, and a very fast 7-frame startup. Then we have 1-1-4, which is +7 on block. Next up, we have 2-1-2, which is an overhead, an 8-frame start. And then we have 2-1-4-4, which is just a good mix. So next up, we have his 9-frame mid, forward 3-2-1. And is the best mid in the game, easily hit confirmable. So in addition to forward 3-2-1, you have forward 3-4, which is a launcher. It puts him in a stun state. And then we have his advancing high, which is forward 1-2-4. And the overhead is a launcher. It is -12. And then you have forward 1-2-3. And 1-2-3 has good pushback and it keeps you safe. It's -4. And then you have 3-3, which isn't really used all that much, but it can be used for a quick overhead if you're like in the corner or something. Then you have 4-4, just +15, but a 38 startup, so it's not really all that useful. And back 3 is a great whiff punish tool, and it is a launcher. Johnny Cage's down pokes are extremely good. Johnny Cage has a 6-frame down 1, which means he can punish anything that's -7 frames. Johnny Cage's down 3 is a good range 9-frame low poke. I like to use Johnny Cage's down 4 better because it has good pushback. It's also safe on block. It's only -6, where his down 3 is -8. One of the differences between down 3 and down 4 is that down 4 on hit pushes them back a little bit. Down 3 just leaves him in place. Now to go over his special moves. His main combo starter is going to be his down back 3. Whenever you amp it, you get to hit them mid-air and continue the combo. He has Shadow Kick, which is an 8-frame high. Say Baraka throws out a projectile from mid-screen. You can get the crouch and then punish it. Johnny Cage has his classic Nut Punch ability, which puts him low profile, very fast, 12-frame startup. His down back 1 is a parry move, which you can hold to extend or release early. The parry's high moves. Johnny Cage has his throwing shade move, which is not very useful, but Johnny Cage's moves can end in hype differences. So if you look at the bottom left and you look at the star, holding down your stance switch button after you use a move will build up that hype meter. And then the hype meter, whenever you activate it, it gives you 3 moves in a row that you can use back to back on hit. Johnny Cage has a Shadow Dash move, to which his hype thing can make him dash an additional time. And this move, when you amp it, you can phase through projectiles. Here are the different type of ways you can build hype. And last but not least, Johnny Cage's Fatal Blow. There are a lot of tiny little things that you may not know about Johnny Cage's Fatal Blow. Such as, you can hold it down. And at the end, it becomes an unblockable. Johnny Cage's Fatal Blow, -80. Johnny Cage can also cancel out of his Fatal Blow. When Johnny Cage's hand glows, it becomes an unblockable. Johnny Cage will parry every single attack move, but it can also parry projectiles if the enemy is close enough. Now to go over Johnny Cage's offensive buttons. I'm going to show you what I'll be using in 100% of my games, every single game, every time. The main strings that I will be doing is 1-1 and stopping it there because 1-1 is +3. And I'll either do 2-1-4 or just stop at 2-1, go for a grab, or stop at 2-1, go for my mid. Now for defense, Johnny Cage has 2 types of armored moves. His armor move, Shadow Kick, gives 1 hit of armor at 8 frames and does 11%. His other armor move, which actually gives him invincibility, is Nut Punch, but it costs 2 bars. Sometimes you can also wake up by doing your enhanced parry because it'll parry on frame 1. Problem is, this parry is susceptible to jump-ins and low attacks. Now I'm going to go into why Cyrax is the best cameo for Johnny Cage. After you end your combo in Nut Punch, you can call in Cyrax to do a jump-in of 2-4-4 to end the combo for big damage every time. Another thing about Cyrax is that if you do the enhanced Nut Punch, it puts him in a restand to where you can continue your combo. Cyrax is also very useful when trying to get hype. After you end your combo, you can throw out Cyrax and he will eat a projectile if they throw it. Another reason why Cyrax is absolutely broken is because of the block strings that you can do. He just took 27% of chip damage that he had to block. Now to get into Johnny Cage's B&Bs. Alright guys, that's all for the Johnny Cage guide. I appreciate y'all watching all the way through. I know it's kind of a longer one, but there's a lot of depth that goes into Johnny. There's a lot of stuff that you can do, especially with Cyrax. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe down below. It really helps make the channel grow. Got all my socials in the description. Check me out there. Leave a like, leave a comment. I read every single comment. I respond to every single comment. So please tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you could use some assistance on. Tell me that, like, what you liked about the video, what you thought you could have had more of, you know, just let me know. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. I'll see y'all later. Peace.